Max caps. That's the real reason you want to make trit. Nobody wants to sell trit to cargo. That's boring. First thing you want is to start heating a plasma canister. Plasma, most of the time, you can find in Atmos, and some science labs have a plasma as well. Connector port. Put it right here. Wrench it down. Put this right there. Okay, the heater is going to be as hot as possible. Should be at 593 or 595. Right now it's at 334. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes up like 1 degree every 2 seconds. So it'll take a little while. And then while you're doing that, you're going to freeze oxygen. It should be 73.15 Kelvin. Has to be a default can of plasma, default can of oxygen, and then a homegrown can of trit. The reason we freeze trit and oxygen separately, because if you froze the reactions together, when you made your max cap ratio, it would mess up because there's not as much pressure in the trit can as there is in the oxygen can. If you have an equal amount of trit and oxygen and you mix them, then you can just freeze the reaction instead of freezing them separately. Okay, that's good. This can be unanchored. Disconnect the pipe. Turn this off. While this is anchored. Typically I double check everything because trit takes a while to make and you only really have one chance at making it every round. Max cap as well. So the primary is 4, secondary, which is this one, is 96. Pressure output at 407. Then get an empty canister. Has to be completely empty. So take your gas analyzer. 0, 0, nothing. If it has even a little bit of anything, it upsets the reaction. Turn this on. Wrench this down. Okay, that's it. Should cap out at 407 and around 407. Turn this off. Grab an empty canister of oxygen. Can be an emergency tank, double emergency tank, whatever. Typically the best one is just a regular oxygen tank. Close the valve, put this in, and then the pressure at which it releases that doesn't really matter. Okay, close it, eject this. Now this oxygen tank should be negative 200 degrees Celsius, 4 trit and 96 oxy, so it's 95.9 and 4.1 at negative 200 degrees with a pressure of 400, which is what you want. Now the plasma should be 594, okay, so plasma's ready. Anchor this, put this in here, set the release pressure to max, and if you open it, it explodes in your face.